We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service.
Is a presentation of the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. Pitch. Mosby puts a charge into it. Right center field at the wall, looking up. Goodbye. And that's a two-run dong for Ryan Mosby.
Hi, this is Jason Benetti, play-by-play announcer for ESPN Regional Television. And you're listening to B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Ball is hit well right up the middle. A diving stop. They would keep it from going into the outfield, but not able to pop up and make a stop.
This is Matt Andrews, voice of the Louisville Bats, and you're listening to B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
It's a ground ball. Whitlock has it. He's going to flip to Guerra, touch the base. And that is it, folks. I didn't mention it, but Javier Guerra has just pitched his first, I'm sure it's his first collegiate no-hitter. In the air, it's going to be in shallow right field. Another play for Williams.
There we go. Drew Beckman comes up big. Line drive single right up the middle to score Whitlock.
Now to Tim Ryan on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to BBSN, the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. BBSN is your live local link to Louisville area high school athletics streamed via the internet. Hello, everyone. My name's Tim Bryan. I will bring you all of today's action. Our game tonight is coming to you live from Rex Robinson Memorial Field at DeSales High School and features the visiting Meade County Green Wave and the home team DeSales Colts. The number 17 Greene County Green Wave, they're 12-6, 7-0 in the region, 4-0 in district play. The Green Wave find themselves riding a 7-game winning streak. During this run, Meade County has 2 wins against Breckenridge County and Hancock County, along with single victories against Campbellsville, McLean County, and Apollo. In their 2 most recent wins over Hancock County, the Green Wave posted 35 runs while allowing their opponent just 5. All 6 of their losses have been close contests. Many of them have been decided by less than 3 runs. Meade County is led by head coach Todd Clanton. Coach Clanton took over the program in 2009. For the DeSales Colts, they are 13-11, 5-2 in the region, 3-0 in district play. The Colts have played some really solid baseball as of late, winners of 4 of the last 5. Last week, the Colts participated in the LIT. On Thursday, the Colts faced Jeffersontown and came away with a 13-3 5-inning win. Friday, DeSales squared off against number 9 Lexington Catholic, and the offense just was not there for the Colts. The Knights bested DeSales by a score of 7-1, and on Saturday, the Colts bounced back in an 8-1 win over Logan County. Mitch Soroman was the starting pitcher and put together 5 strong innings. Mitch gave up 6 hits, walked 2, and struck out 2. Alex Brothers pitched the final 2 innings, retiring all 6 batters he faced and notching 1 strikeout. Brothers led the way offensively, collecting 3 hits while scoring twice and driving in 2. Soroman reached base all 4 times with a hit and 3 walks. He also scored twice and stole a base. And Gilly Simpson pitched in with a hit and a walk. He also scored twice and had a stolen base. The Colts are led by head coach TJ Cataldo. I want to thank our sponsors really quickly. If it wasn't for these folks, these broadcasts would not be possible. LDG Development, Salsaritas Fresh Cantina, UPFC, that's Usselton Painting and Fabrication Company, Livesportscaster.com, and Louisville High School Baseball.com. I'm going to go ahead and give you the starting lineups. First for the visiting Green Wave. As I said, Meade County, they are 12-6. Leading off playing first base is number 20, Tyler Haynes. The designated hitter batting second, number 21, Carson Crump. In right field, batting third, number 8, Will Bryan. Catching, batting cleanup, number 16, Jack Lumbach. The second baseman batting fifth is number 12, Levi Hurt. The third baseman, number 23, Colton Nevitt. He's batting sixth. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 18, Dylan Abel. The shortstop tonight for the Green Wave, batting eighth, is number 6, Mason Lee, and the center fielder is number 9, Matt Collard. Pitching tonight for the Green Wave is number 22, Zach Prater. So just to recap for Meade County, it's Haynes, Crump, Bryan, Limbach, Hurt, Nevitt, Abel, Lee, and Collard. And for the home team, DeSales Colts, leading off playing second base is number 6, Mitch Soroman. At shortstop, batting second is senior number 3, Alec Brothers. Catching, batting third, number 9, Sam Newkirk. Batting cleanup playing center field tonight is number 8, Dustin Hollenkamp. Pitching, batting fifth is number 5, Gilly Simpson. In right field, batting sixth, number 4, Grant Thompson. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 22, Braden Rechtenwald. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 27, Drew Smith. And playing left field, batting ninth, is number 11, B.J. Bramer. Pitching tonight is Gilly Simpson. Gilly has a record of 3-2, 22 1/3 innings pitched. He's walked only 4 and has struck out 35. Gilly has a ERA of 4.38. So just to recap for the Colts, it's Soroman, Brothers, Newkirk, Hollenkamp, Simpson, Thompson, Rechtenwald, Smith, and Bramer. We're going to take a quick break. The game is slated to start at 6 o'clock. That puts us about 9 minutes out. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes. This is Louisville High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Circle K is known around the world for offering busy consumers a wide variety of quality products and services in a fast, friendly, and clean environment. For more than 50 years, Circle K has been one of North America's most popular and successful operators of convenience stores. Today, there are more than 3,300 Circle K stores across the U.S. and 35 here locally. Your neighborhood Circle K features an award-winning brand of premium Circle K coffee and Polar Pops. Circle K, fast, friendly service.
Framing Express, framing your awards, certificates, jerseys, and sports memorabilia. 5 locations in the Louisville area: 9810 Shelbyville Road, 1 block east of Hurstbourne Lane; 3910 Bardstown Road in Mutual; 291 North Hubbards Lane in the Woodlawn Shopping Center; 1741 Bardstown Road in the Highlands; and 2230 Holiday Manor in the Holiday Manor Shopping Center. For all your framing needs, framing what matters since 1973. Framing Express.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
Let's face it, parents, your kid's gym bag stinks. Well, now there's Odor Gladiator. It's a patented, athlete-customized, high-performance deodorizer developed by parents for parents that battle stench in the most inhospitable of environments, that dank, dark sports equipment bag. Odor Gladiator is the perfect solution for all athletes and their families. Odor Gladiator tackles the stank of equipment-intensive sports such as hockey, lacrosse, and football. Unlike those wimpy shoe balls, bags of sooty carbon and chemical sprays and detergents requiring constant reapplication, Odor Gladiator is a patented fire and forget solution that safely battles odor for 50 days or more. To find out more and to find out how to get your hands on Odor Gladiator, check out our website at odorgladiator.com. That's odorgladiator.com.
Saucerita serves up all your fresh Mexican favorites: burritos, nachos, tacos, salads, and Mexican pizzas. Located in St. Matthews on North Hubbards Lane, right behind the McDonald's in the Woodlawn Center. Sauceritas offers a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience. Stop by today and try one of their 3 signature saucy burritos: quesarito, rancherito, or tamarito. Sauceritas offers catering, so keep them in mind for your upcoming graduation, anniversary, or for any special event. Their catering hotline is 356-9468. That's Sauceritas Fresh Cantina. The largest physicians practice in Louisville, the University of Louisville Physicians announces the opening of new U of L Physicians geriatric practice, devoted entirely to the special needs of people 65 and over. A
comprehensive approach to geriatrics that integrates caring for the medical, social, and mental health of older adults. It's the kind of care you'll find nowhere else in Kentuckiana. Located at the corner of Chestnut and Preston, offering convenient drop-off and wheelchair transports. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 852-7449 or visit uoflphysicians.com. The LaborWorks customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. In Louisville at 3206 Preston Highway, next to the fairgrounds, call 502-636-3444 or online at www.laborworksusa.com. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries.
All right, welcome back to Rex Robinson Memorial Field here on the campus of DeSales High School. As you can see from our video feed, we have the coaches and the umpires meeting at home plate, and I do not believe this game is going to get started in the next 5 minutes. So, got a little information for you. First, I want to make sure that you've taken some time and stopped by our website, our new website, LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com. We chronicle the 6th, 7th, and 8th regions. We have a team page for each page. We have the scores live and updated. And we also have the True Rank Top 25, which comes out every Monday, and that gets an awful lot of traffic at the site. I actually have that here, and that's what I'm going to do next. We also have a lot of recruiting resources, so if you're a high school athlete planning on playing baseball at the next level, there's a lot of information there on how to get recruited, how to make yourself eligible as an amateur athlete to play college baseball. If you want to follow us on Twitter, we are at LOUHSBBALL. If you want to follow me directly, you can do that at Tim Bryan, TIMBRIAN. And my brother that sometimes helps me, who hasn't been here the last couple games, you can follow him. He is at Coach Beastie, COACHBEASTIE. And I always like to remind folks of this. If you're running late, you can catch the game on your mobile device. If you have an iPhone, iPad, iPod, BlackBerry, or Android device, you can catch the game as you're heading to the field. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the public address announcer here at DeSales High School.
At this time, we'd like to welcome the visiting team, Green Wave of Meade County, and our home team, Colts of DeSales. And here are your starting lineups. First for Meade County, leading off at first base, number 20, Tyler Haynes. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 21, Carson Crump. Batting third, in right field, number 8, Will Bryant. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 16, Zach Limbach. Batting fifth, at second base, number 12, Levy Hurt. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 23, Colton Nevitt. Batting seventh, in left field, number 18, Dylan Abel. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 6, Mason Lee. Batting ninth, in center field, number 9, Matt Collard. And on the mound tonight, for the Green Wave, number 22, Zach Prather. And the rest of the Green Wave baseball team. Now let's meet the starting lineup for our Colts of DeSales. Leading off, number 6, second baseman Mitch Roman. Batting second, number 3, the shortstop, Alec Brothers. Batting third, number 9, doing the catching, Sam Newkirk. Batting fourth, number 8, center fielder, Dustin Hollenkamp. Batting fifth, number 5, doing the pitching, Gilly Simpson. Batting sixth, number 4, first baseman, Grant Thompson. Batting seventh, number 23, first baseman, Braden Rechtenwald. Batting 8, number 27, third baseman Drew Smith. And batting 9, number 11, left fielder B.J. Bramer. And the rest of our DeSales Colts. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise? And gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, leading things off for Meade County in the top of the first inning. It'll be Tyler Haynes, followed by Carson Crump, and then right fielder Will Bryan. First inning action is brought to us by LDG Development. LDG develops, renovates, and operates rental communities that service the moderate income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor, that's in Valley Station. Overlook Terrace Apartments, that's off of New Cut Road. Whispering Woods Apartments, that's off Cane Run Road. If you're looking for an apartment in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development. And you can find them online at ldgdevelopment.com. Colt defense looks like this tonight. At third base, it's Drew Smith. Shortstop, Alec Brothers. Second base, Mitch Soroman. First base, Braden Rechtenwald. In left field, B.J. Bramer. Center field, Dustin Hollenkamp. Right field is Grant Thompson. The battery is Gilly Simpson and Sam Newkirk. It's going to be 58 degrees and very windy on this May 1st, 2017. And a quick glimpse at the top 25. I could probably make it through the top 10 before we get going here. At the top still remains Trinity High School. They are 13-1, followed by St. Xavier 14-2. Lexington Tates Creek is in at number 3. They're 12-7. Johnson Central at 12-3. They're at number 4, followed by Greenup County, Lexington Catholic, Campbell County, Beechwood, Scott County, and Lafayette. That is the most recent True Rank Top 25. Just came out today. I haven't even had a chance to post it yet. And along with the top 25, we also rank every team that has a KHSAA baseball team. And he also sends along the big movers. First pitch is at 6:03, and that's a strike to Tyler Haynes. And one of the big movers, not just because I'm doing the game here today at DeSales, this is Tyler Haynes at the plate, popped out of play, is DeSales High School. They are currently ranked number 50 in the True Rank top in the True Rank rankings. They are up 47 spots. One other big mover is Bourbon County. They find themselves in the 80th spot. They are up 57 spots. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And it was kind of a disappointing weekend with the weather. A lot of the LIT action was rained out. Goes for a pitch out of the zone, was able to hold up, says the first base umpire. 2-2. Meade County 12-6, 7-0 in the region, 4-0 in district play. The Colts 13-11. And that's a line shot past the diving Drew Smith at third, a leadoff single for Tyler Haynes, and that'll bring up the designated hitter Carson Crump.
Number 21, designated hitter Carson Crump.
Colts are 5-2 in region play, 3-0 in district play. Shows bunt, pulls it back, a snap throw down to first, and safely is Haynes. Road doesn't get any easier for Meade County after today's game. Shows bunt, pulls it back. On Thursday, they'll face St. Xavier, a 6 p.m. start time, and then on Saturday, that can't be right. They're not playing on Derby Day. It's showing on their calendar that they're playing Trinity on Derby Day. I can't imagine that. That's almost sacrilegious in these parts. A nice bunt. Simpson fields it, his plays at first. The sacrifice bunt is executed. That moves Haynes in the second, and with one out, that'll bring up the right fielder, Will Bryan.
Right fielder, Will Bryan.
Comes in with the curveball, strike one. I watched Will pitch a couple weeks ago at Male High School. Had a great effort, but came away with a loss. He pitched 6 1/3 innings, allowed 2 earned runs, walked 3, and struck out 9, and he can really run the baseball up to the plate. Out of play, strike 2. And my takeaway from Meade County, they are a very fundamental, very disciplined team. They'll make every play. Well, they made every play in the field the last time I saw them play, and they're opportunistic hitters. They'll hit what the pitcher gives them. They're not a bunch of free swingers. They don't strike out a lot. The 1-2 from Simpson. Must have been a little bit low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Comes with the curveball again. It's lined into left field. The runner's being waved around third. It's going to be cut. RBI single for Bryan. And that plates Haynes for the first Green Wave run. And with 1 run in and 1 out, it's going to bring up the catcher, Zach Limbach.
Number 16 catcher, Zach Limbach.
Tonight's one of those nights when I'm glad that I'm in the press box and not sitting out with the crowd. 58 degrees was the weather at the start, but with the way the wind's blowing out there, you can see the flag out in right field. Seems to be blowing left to right. Could help, could hurt. Gilly sits with a record of 3-2, 22 1/3 innings to his credit, has 4 walks, 35 strikeouts, and a 4.38 ERA. Count of 1-1. Colts will be back in action tomorrow night. Back here, they'll be hosting the Butler Bears at 5 o'clock. Press box crew will be able to get out a little bit earlier tomorrow. There's a JV game after too. Runner goes. There's no throw. Stolen base by Will Bryan. Count of 1-2 to the catcher, Zach Limbach. Simpson checks Bryan at second, checks him again. Here's the pitch. Out of the zone, 2-2. That is pushed straight away center field. It's going to find its way down, and they're going to hold the runner up at third. Bryan is going to hold up at third. That is a single for Limbach. Three singles given up by Simpson. Men on the corners and one out for Levi Hurt.
Come on, Gil, work hard. Get out of it, baby. Go, Levi. Here we go, guys. Are you taking off? He was going to hit one hard. That's what he thought. He thought he was going to catch it. Oh, okay. He was running up, so he would have had all his momentum going for the goal. But he didn't.
And a big spot for Simpson here in the top of the first inning. Needs a ground ball to get out of this. Nips the outside corner of the plate, strike one. Runner goes. And that's probably going to break up the double play.
Good work, Abe. Good job. Good job. Good job.
RBI for Hurt, scoring Bryan.
Hey, let's go here. CW.
Limbach moves into second.
Great places with the goal.
And that's going to bring up the third baseman, number 23, Colton Nevitt. And that is a line shot in the left center field gap. Cut off by Hollenkamp. Another run's going to score. Another RBI single for Nevitt. Limbach scores. That's the third Green Wave runner plated here in the top of the first inning.
Number 18.
Two down and a man on first, and that's going to bring up the left fielder, Dylan Abel. Dylan Abel, if the roster is correct, Dylan is an 8th grader, pushes that one into left field, and that's going to find its way down too, and it's trouble. A double by Dylan Abel pushes Nevitt over to third. And with 2 outs and men on second and third, that'll bring up the shortstop, Mason Lee.
Number 6, shortstop, Mason Lee.
She wasn't sure what to bring me since she brought it all. Good for her. Better more than none,
Picking up a lot of chatter. 1-0 is the count to Lee. Simpson trying to get one off the outer half of the plate. Ball 2. And a lot of these places that produce sports apparel do not consider the folks up in the press box that are trying to figure out what the players' numbers are. It's really tough to see these numbers. They're edged in green, but the numbers are black on black, so it really makes it tough at a distance. 4-pitch walk given up by Simpson, and that's going to bring up the number 9 batter, Matt Collard.
Be here 9. Let's go, Matt. Easiest base in field.
2 down and bases loaded for the number 9 man, the center fielder Matt Collard.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
Collard steps back in with 2 outs. And the first pitch from Simpson wide of the mark, ball 1. One. 2-1. Not the start that you're hoping for if you're a Colts fan. 9 batters to the plate for the Green Wave. That pitch on the inside part of the plate, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first. A 3-0 ball game. The Green Wave drawing first blood here in the top of the first. Big sweeping curveball, wide of the mark, full count. And that's a ground ball to the shortstop. And he did the right thing. He didn't have a play at any of the bases. RBI for Collard. He plates Nevitt for the 4th run. And that's going to turn the lineup over and bring up Tyler Haynes, who started this off some 15 minutes ago with a leadoff single. He singled and scored. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Inside at the knees, ball 1.
Keep working, 5. Keep working out there. Keep your head up.
1-1. Meade County's been putting the bat on the ball. A lot of them have just been soft line drives through the infield. A couple of them have been hit fairly well, but they're finding the open spots. A line drive to Mitch Soroman, and that's going to be the 3rd out here in the top of the 1st inning. 4 runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. One error and 3 men left on base. After a half inning of play, it's the Green Wave 4 and the Colts coming to bat. When we come back, it'll be Soroman Brothers and Newkirk for DeSales. This is Tim Bryan with you, and you're listening to the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network in conjunction with LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development. Are you looking for a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience? Then look to Saucerita's Fresh Cantina. 2 locations, one in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane right behind the McDonald's and the Woodlawn Center. In Middletown, 12915 Shelbyville Road in front of the Walmart Target. Stop by today and try one of their 3 saucy burritos, the quesarito, the rancherito, or tamarito, and keep them in mind for your upcoming derby or graduation party because they do cater. Contact their Fiesta hotline. That is 356-9468, or you can contact Dave Spelker directly at 387-0929. Saucerita's Fresh Cantina.
All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the first inning, it'll be Mitch Soroman leading things off for the Colts. The Meade County defense, third to first, it's Colton Nevitt, Mason Lee, Levi Hurt, and Tyler Haynes. The outfield left to right, Dylan Abel, Matt Collard, and Will Bryan. The battery, a couple of Zachs, Zach Prater and Zach Limbach. First pitch from Prater, it's in there, strike 1. And that pitch a little low, 1-1. Out of play. Go ahead and finish out the top 25. In at 11 is Covington Catholic, followed by McCracken County, PRP at 13, Connor, Somerset, Henry Clay, the Meade County Green Wave in at 17, followed by the Mel Bulldogs at 18. That one is low, 2-2. Bullet East Chargers, they find themselves back in the top 25 after a few weeks a little south of the top 25. They're in at 19, followed by Ballard at 20. Highlands 21, Pikeville 22, West Jessamine, Oldham County at 24, and South Oldham at 25. That is the most recent True Rank Top 25, just released today. In the air, right field. The lefty Will Bryan camps underneath of it. Out number 1 in the bottom of the first inning for the Colts.
Number 3, shortstop, Alec Brothers.
That'll bring up Alec Brothers. Alec batting .353. First pitch to Brothers is a ball. Alec 5 doubles, has 14 RBIs, has scored 20 times, been plunked 4 times. 6 walks, 11 strikeouts. Outside 2-0. RBI leader on the team for the Colts with 22. Oh, that's not right. Right up the middle. Boy, you couldn't place it any better than that. A 1-out single for Brothers. And now stepping in is the catcher, Sam Newkirk. The RBI leader with 24 is Sam Newkirk. Sam batting .333. Has 3 doubles, 3 round trippers, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. And that's going to be a pass ball. Comes off the nice new padding here, just put up here at DeSales. Glad they can't hear you. You're still in my thunder. Outside 2-1. 2-0. Wide of the mark, 3-0. Mitt started the inning out with a pop out to right field. Alex singled and advanced to second on a wild pitch, and then a 4-pitch walk to Sam Newkirk. It's going to put men on first and second for the cleanup hitter Dustin Hollenkamp. All right, courtesy runner for Newkirk.
Running to the catcher,
Alex Schneider.
number 16, Alex Schneider. And back now for the Colts. Center fielder, number 8, Dustin Hollenkamp.
Hollenkamp steps in with a .323 batting average. Dustin has 1 home run to his credit, 10 RBIs, 10 walks, 9 strikeouts. Oh-2 waiting on decks. Gilly Simpson out of play. Four RBI singles off the bats of the Meade County hitters in the top of the first. Waited on the breaking pitch, fouls it off. 0-2. Ooh, nice breaking pitch at the knees. 1-2. Zach Prater, he's a senior. His battery mate, Zach Limbach, he is a freshman. Wilson throws to second. Back in easily as brothers. And that's a 2-hopper to the second baseman. Throws to the shortstop, pulls him off the bag. Are they calling him safe at second? And that's going to be an error on the second baseman. On the throw, Brothers with some heads-up base running is going to score. Newkirk is at second. Hollenkamp is at first for the pitcher Gilly Simpson.
Number 5, pitcher, Gilly Simpson.
Gilly stands in, batting .321 on the season. Strike one. Simpson has 12 RBIs to his credit, has 2 doubles, 11 walks, 10 strikeouts. In the same spot as the first pitch, 2 really nice pitches. Outer corner of the plate, strikes 1 and 2. Same spot. First strikeout for Prather.
Right fielder number 4, Grant Thompson.
2 down for the right fielder, Grant Thompson. Ball 1. One the count to Thompson. Thompson has 11 walks on the season to go with 17 Ks, 8 RBIs. And Prather's showing nice control in this inning, keeping the ball right around the knees. Here's the 1-2. Out of play. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Prather to end the bottom half of the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 2 men left on base after, one error. After 1 complete inning of play. It's the Meade County Green Wave 4 and the DeSales Colts 1. We'll be right back in the top of the second inning. It's going to be Crump, Bryan, and Limbach. And this is Tim Bryan with you on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network, part of LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com.
Are you looking for a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience? Then look to Salsaritas Fresh Cantina. 2 locations, one in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane right behind the McDonald's and the Woodlawn Center. In Middletown, 12915 Shelbyville Road in front of the Walmart Target. Stop by today and try one of their 3 saucy burritos, the quesarito, rancherito, or tamarito, and keep them in mind for your upcoming derby or graduation party because they do cater. Contact their Fiesta hotline. That is 356-9468, or you can contact Dave Spelker directly at 387-0929. Salsaritas Fresh Cantina.
Designated hitter number 21.
Carson Crump starting off the top half of the second inning for the Green Wave. Carson laid down a sac bunt his first time up, part of the 10-batter first inning. And that's a ground ball right up the middle. Soroman has it, over to Rechtenwald. 4-3 goes the put out, and that's 1 up and 1 down. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Will Bryan.
Number 8, right fielder, Will Bryan.
Bryan with an RBI single, ended up scoring himself back in the first. One. 2-1. Count now knotted up at 2. Three hopper to Soroman. Back-to-back ground outs to Mitch Soroman at second base. And with 2 down the top of the second, it'll bring up the catcher, Zach Limbach.
Number 16, catcher, Zach Limbach.
Limbach singled and scored himself in the first. Brian, Hurt, Nevitt, and Collard each tallied an RBI in the first inning for the Green Wave. And that is going to be out of play. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Outside, these Meade County hitters proved that they could put the bat on the ball in the first inning. Gilly's going to have to find a way to keep them off balance. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Whoa. Woo, full count. Yeah, that pitch actually didn't look good, as good as the pitch before it, but the umpire rings up Zach Limbach. First strikeout for Gilly. 1, 2, 3, top of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base after an inning and a half. The score remains the Green Wave 4, the Colts 1. When we come back, it'll be Rechtenwald, Smith, and Bramer. This is Tim Bryan with you on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development. You're listening to BBSN, the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. Check us out on the web at www.bbsnonline.com.
All right. Give you some of the games that are going on today. Bullitt Central is at Doss facing the Dragons. Western at Seneca. Eastern at Atherton. Christian Academy of Louisville has made the trek to the Bruins field to face Ballard. DuPont Manual at Moore. Southern at Eminence. Central Yellow Jackets at Fern Creek. And the Mel Bulldogs travel to East Jessamine. Those are some of today's ball games. Leading things off as promised, Braden Rechtenwald. Rechtenwald, a senior, batting .208. Nice breaking pitch. At the knees, strike 1.
Nice pitch, Zach.
That was actually strike 2, and that was strike 3.
First one's the best one, Drew. First one's going to be the best one.
That is the 3rd strikeout for Prather. Now stepping in for the Colts, sophomore third baseman Drew Smith.
Third baseman number 27, Drew Smith.
Wow, nice breaking pitch right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, I'll be back here at DeSales Thursday. That's Thursday, May the 4th. The Colts will be hosting North Oldham, a little bit later start time, 7:30. And Prather starting to settle in. 4 strikeouts in a row.
Left fielder number 11, B.J. Bremer.
And that's going to bring up the number 9 batter for the Colts, left fielder B.J. Bremer. We'll be at Bullitt East on May the 5th. They'll be hosting Elizabethtown. And then our final broadcast of the year from DeSales High School will be on Monday, May the 8th. The Colts will be hosting the St. Xavier Tigers. That one is a 6 p.m. start. Two-0. Last broadcast of the year, we're going to have a couple games back-to-back from St. Xavier. That's going to be May the 10th and May the 15th. On the 10th, they'll be hosting PRP, and on the 15th, it'll be Cal. And Prather strikes out the side. Strikeouts 3, 4, and 5. A quick inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After 2 complete innings of play, the score remains the Green Wave 4 and the Colts 1.
Meade County 4, DeSales 1.
Are you looking for a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience? Then look to Saucerita's Fresh Cantina. 2 locations, one in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane right behind the McDonald's and the Woodlawn Center. In Middletown, 12915 Shelbyville Road in front of the Walmart Target. Stop by today and try one of their 3 saucy burritos, the Quesarito, Rancherito, or Tomarito, and keep them in mind for your upcoming derby or graduation party because they do cater. Contact their Fiesta hotline. That is 356-9468, or you can contact Dave Spelker directly at 387-0929. Saucerita's Fresh Cantina.
New pitcher for the Colts, Drew Smith. Drew 11 1/3 innings of work. Has walked 6, struck out 8. He's hit 3 batters and has a 4.94 ERA. He'll be facing Levi Hurt to start off the top of the 3rd inning.
Leading off the top of the 3rd, the second baseman, number 12, Levi Hurt.
Levi Hurt with a fielder's choice his first time up. Oh, and right off the helmet.
That didn't hurt Levi. Hurt it.
the third baseman, number 23, Colton Nevitt.
It's going to bring up the third baseman, Colton Nevitt. Nevitt with an RBI single in the first. He ended up scoring off the bat of Matt Collard.
Are you looking for a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience? Then look to Saucerita's Fresh Cantina. 2 locations, one in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane right behind the McDonald's and the Woodlawn Center. In Middletown, 12915 Shelbyville Road in front of the Walmart Target. Stop by today and try one of their 3 saucy burritos, the quesarito, the rancherito, or tamarito, and keep them in mind for your upcoming derby or graduation party because they do cater. Contact their Fiesta hotline. That is 356-9468, or you can contact Dave Spelker directly at 387-0929. Saucerita's Fresh Cantina.
Coach Cataldo out with some words of encouragement. Runner goes. There's the throw, on target and on time. A strike from the arm of Sam Newkirk. It's always a good time to steal after a coaching visit. You see it happen all the time.
I do like that.
3-0.
Yeah,
3-1.
Trinity's like number 1.
Trinity, they go back, we're saying it beat.
They're 1-2.
But Trinity is possibly the best high school from 1 to 9, the best hitting team I've seen. And they got a pitcher that's on.
And Smith battling back. Count now full.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, they get the trouble.
That's a ground ball to the shortstop, Alec Brothers, and he throws a bullet over to Rechtenwald.
Left fielder, number 18, Dylan Abel.
That's going to bring up the left fielder, Dylan Abel. Abel, the only player on either team with an extra base hit. Got a double back in the first, was left stranded at second.
So he has to kind of do something else.
Oh, good. Whatever we got to have to do.
Well, I managed to hire Crystal this week. She was the office manager. She had some accounting irregularities.
Two balls, one strike to the number 7 hitter, left fielder Dylan Abel.
Thanks for coming out.
And a one hopper to Sroman. Just what the Colts needed, a 1-2-3 top of the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base after 2.5 innings of play. Score remains Meade County 4, the DeSales Colts 1. It'll be top of the order for the Colts when we come back. Sroman, Brothers, and Newkirk. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Are you looking for a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience? Then look to Salsarita's Fresh Cantina. 2 locations, one in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane right behind the McDonald's and the Woodlawn Center. In Middletown, 12915 Shelbyville Road in front of the Walmart Target. Stop by today and try one of their 3 saucy burritos, the quesarito, rancherito, or tamarito, and keep them in mind for your upcoming derby or graduation party because they do cater. Contact their Fiesta hotline. That is 356-9468, or you can contact Dave Spelker directly at 387-0929. Salsarita's Fresh Cantina.
Getting things started for the Colts in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Watches that pitch go wide of the mark. Mitch flew out to right field his first time up. In the air, is it going to find its way out of play? It does, into the visitors' bullpen. 3rd inning is sponsored by Salsarita's Fresh Cantina. Salsarita serves all your fresh Mexican favorites: burritos, nachos, tacos, salads, and Mexican pizzas. 2 locations in the Louisville area, one in St. Matthews and one in Middletown, and keep them in mind for your upcoming derby or graduation party. In the air, right field. Brian has the beat on it, reaches up and grabs it. Out number 1. Keep them in mind because they do cater. Their catering hotline is 356-9468. That is Salsarita's Fresh Cantina.
The shortstop, number 3, Alec Brothers.
Brothers right back up the middle. It's a nice play by the shortstop. Fields it on the second base side of the bag there at second. An infield single for Brothers, 2 for 2 on his day, and that'll bring up Sam Newkirk, who walked his first time up.
The catcher, number 9, Sam Newkirk.
Brothers is forced out at second.
Number 8, center fielder, Dustin Hollenkamp.
And with 2 out and Newkirk standing at first base, it's going to bring up Dustin Hollenkamp. Hollenkamp reached on a fielding error his last time up. The line for starting pitcher Gilly Simpson, 2 innings pitched, allowed 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. That's a flare into right field. The ball is down, rounding second and heading for third is Sam Newkirk. And Brian showing off his arm there in right field. A single for Hollenkamp, men on the corners now for Gilly Simpson. Simpson started off the game pitching, then he switched places with Drew Smith after 2 innings of work. Smith went to the mound, Simpson went to third. Just a little bit low. Ball 1. Ball 2. And maybe a bump in the road for Prather. He looked like he was on cruise control. Struck out the last 2 in the first, struck out the side in the second. 2-1. Right off the end of the bat. All right, Gilly at the plate, a big spot for the Colts. A huge breaking ball. Stays high, count full.
Hey, here we go now. Coming at you hard here, be quick.
Full count, 2 outs, man at the corners. Here's the pitch. Out of play.
Quicker, get him out front. Go, Gilly. Bring him in, Gilly.
And that's going to walk. The bases loaded. Second walk given up by Prather to go along with those 5 Ks. Bases are loaded for Grant Thompson. And that pitch in the dirt or turf. Nice pitch. It's dropped about 5 degrees since the start of the game. And not on top of his breaking pitch this inning. 2 balls and 1 strike. Bases loaded, a big spot for Thompson. Watches that one right down the middle. 2-2. Chop foul. There we go, a line drive past the diving first baseman. 1 runs in, 2 runs in, and that is a 2 RBI single off the bat of Grant Thompson, scoring Newkirk and Hollenkamp. And it's now a 4-3 ball game. Grant Thompson came up in a big spot for his Colts and came out in a big way. 2 RBI single, bringing home Newkirk and Hollenkamp. Simpson is now at third.
Number 23, first baseman, Braden Rechtenwald.
And once again with men on the corners, first baseman Braden Rechtenwald steps in. Rechtenwald struck out back in the second. Count of 1 ball, 1 strike. Meade County plated 4 runs in the top of the first. Since then, they've been held scoreless. The Colts 1 run in the bottom of the first. They've added on 2 runs here in the bottom of the third. A 4-3 ball game with 2 men on and 2 outs for first baseman Braden Rechtenwald. A little tardy on that pitch. 2-2. And that's right back to Prather. He's going to underhand toss to first to Tyler Haynes. And that's out number 3. 2 runs off of 1, 2, 3 hits. No errors, 2 Colts left on base. The Colts have stranded 4 base runners through 3 innings. After 3 complete innings of play, it's the Meade County Greenway 4, the DeSales Colts 3. And I'm going to keep it right here and give you the most recent Division I baseball top 25. In it, the number 1 spot remains Oregon State. They are 34-4, followed by the Louisville Cardinals. They hold pat in the number 2 spot with a record of 38-6, followed by North Carolina. And up 2 spots from last week is the surprising Kentucky Wildcats. They're currently 31-14. In at 5 is Auburn, followed by Texas Tech, Florida, Clemson, TCU, Long Beach State. Mississippi State's in at 11, followed by LSU at 12, Virginia at 13, Stanford, Texas A&M, Cal State, Fullerton, Michigan at 17, Arkansas at 18, followed by Arizona, St. John's, Wake Forest, Southern Miss, Loyola Marymount, Texas, and rounding out the Division I baseball top 25 is South Florida. You don't see that very often when you have 2 Kentucky teams in the top 5 in baseball. The Cards at number 2 and the Wildcats at number 4. 8, 9, and 1. The Green Wave will send to the plate in the top of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, number 6, Mason Lee.
Mason Lee is going to start off the top of the 4th. He walked his last time up. It's a slow roller to Soroman. He has it. Over to Rechtenwald. Out number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ground outs on the day for Meade County. And that's going to bring up the center fielder, Matt Collard. Collard with an RBI single his first time up, and that ball scoots between the wickets of Sam Newkirk. Two-0. Two-1. Same spot, different result. Oh boy, that's going to feel good on a day like today. That's one you wear the rest of the season. Second batter hit by Drew.
First baseman, number 20, Tyler Haynes.
And that'll flip the lineup over and bring up Tyler Haynes. Haynes, 1 for 2, has hit the ball well both times. Singled and scored in the first. Lined out to Soroman. Well, actually, he did both of those in the first. Batted twice in the first inning. Singled and scored and then lined out. Started and ended the inning. Runner goes. It's a ground ball to third. Wow. A nice athletic play there by Soroman. Able to hold on to the bag just long enough to record the out. A hard hit ball to Gilly Simpson. Simpson to Soroman, out number 2. And with 2 down, that's going to bring up Carson Crump.
Designated here, number 21, Carson Crump.
Carson 0 for 2. Well, actually, nope, he's 0 for 1. He had a sack bunt in the first inning and a ground out to Mitt Soroman in the second inning. Drew hits his target. The previous pitch, Newkirk sat up right on the stripe of the right-handed batter's batting box, the inside stripe, and that's where he put it. That pitch a little off, 3-1. And that's right back to Drew. And Drew's done his job since he's come in. He's faced 1 over the minimum. No runs, no hits. Well, there was 1 hit. Drew plunked Matt Collard, and that's going to leave a mark, but no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. Each team has stranded 4 base runners through 4 innings of play for Meade County, only 3 innings of play for the DeSales Colts. After 3.5 innings of play, it's the Meade County Green Wave 4 and the DeSales Colts 3.
Are you looking for a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience? Then look to Salsarita's Fresh Cantina. 2 locations, one in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane right behind the McDonald's and the Woodlawn Center. In Middletown, 12915 Shelbyville Road in front of the Walmart Target. Stop by today and try one of their 3 saucy burritos, the Quesarito, the Rancherito, or Tomarito, and keep them in mind for your upcoming derby or graduation party because they do cater. Contact their Fiesta hotline. That is 356-9468, or you can contact Dave Spelker directly at 387-0929. Salsarita's Fresh Cantina.
Welcome back to Rex Robinson Memorial Field here on the campus of DeSales High School. Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Colts is Drew Smith.
The pitcher, number 27, Drew Smith.
Fastball right down the heart of the plate. A hefty cut by Smith, but a little bit late. 0-1. That's the pitch he's been calling fairly consistently the whole game. Outer half of the plate, strike 2. 1-2's the count. And comes back with the breaking pitch and kind of tied Drew up. Wasn't for sure if he wanted to swing or not. That is the 6th strikeout for Prather. And that'll bring up the number 9 batter.
Left fielder number 11,
B.J. Bramer. That's going to be trouble. A 2-hopper to the second baseman. Hurt fields it, flips to Haynes. Out number 2 in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll roll the Colt lineup over and bring up the second baseman, Mitch Soroman.
The second baseman, number 6, Mitch Soroman.
Soroman's been up twice, same result both times. He's popped out to right field. Wide of the mark, ball 1. Hard hit ground ball to Hurt. And a quick inning for Prather. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After 4 complete innings of play, the score remains Meade County 4 and the Colts 3. This is Tim Bryan with you, and thanks for listening to Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Are you looking for a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience? Then look to Salsarita's Fresh Cantina. 2 locations, one in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane right behind the McDonald's and the Woodlawn Center. In Middletown, 12915 Shelbyville Road in front of the Walmart Target. Stop by today and try one of their 3 saucy burritos, the quesarito, rancherito, or tamarito, and keep them in mind for your upcoming derby or graduation party because they do cater. Contact their Fiesta hotline. That is 356-9468, or you can contact Dave Spelker directly at 387-0929. Salsarita's Fresh Cantina.
Top of the 5th inning here at DeSales High School. 4-3 ball game. The Meade County Green Wave ahead in this one. They made all 4, or put up all 4 of their runs in the top of the first inning. And since then, the Colts have chipped away 1 run in the first inning, 2 runs in the third inning. That's your score, 4-3. Our 5th inning action is brought to us by LaborWorks. LaborWorks customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. You can contact them at 636-3444 or online at laborworksusa.com. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries. This is Will Bryan leading things off for Meade County in the top of the 5th inning. No relation as far as I know. And a nice pitch by Smith. Ahead here, 0-2. Bryan 1 for 2. RBI single in the first. Grounded out to Soroman in the second. Woo! Tried the little comeback curveball, just missed the plate, 1-2. Tried it again, couldn't hold up this time. That's the first strikeout for Drew Smith since entering the game to spell Gilly Simpson.
The catcher, number 16, Zach Limbaugh.
Stepping in as the catcher, Zach Limbaugh. Out of play. Zach is 1 for 2. Singled and scored and struck out. And a nice backhand grab by Brothers. One heck of a try by Alec. Infield single for Limbach, and that's going to bring up Levi Hurt.
Second baseman, number 12, Levi Hurt.
Hurt 0 for 1. Reached on a fielder's choice and then was plunked. And Smith not afraid to throw inside. Ran several of those balls in right underneath the hands of the Green Wave hitters. Ooh, they got him. Oh, had him leaning. He was going to second, had him leaning, missed a step coming back into the bag, but not able to execute the pickoff. Trying it again, and a little more alert is Limbach. Pinch runner. Is it 4? Okay. That is Zach Babb. You can hear the pop of the mitt on that one. 0-2. Well, I know they want to keep him close, but they have 2 strikes on him. You always want to keep the force in play when you can, but be a good time for a pitch out right here. Oh my goodness. Off the back shoulder. Levi Hurt has been hit twice.
International is an association of more than 2,900 Optimus clubs around the world dedicated to bringing out the best in kids. Every year, Optimus conducts 65,000 service projects and serve well over 6 million young people. To find out more about the work of Optimus clubs and how you can support their mission and vision, visit optimus.org. This message provided by the Heights Point Optimus Club, serving their community for over 50 years.
Third baseman number 23, Colton Nevin.
One out and 2 men on for the Meade County third baseman Colton Nevitt. Nevitt 1 for 2, RBI single and a ground out.
Let's go, CW.
Ground ball to short, tossed to second, over to first. There we go. That is a picture perfect 6-4-3 double play to get out of the 5th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. Midway through the 5th inning, the score remains Meade County 4, the Colts 3. Alec Brothers will lead things off for DeSales when we come back. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Let's face it, parents, your kid's gym bag stinks. Well, now there's Odor Gladiator. It's a patented, athlete-customized, high-performance deodorizer developed by parents for parents that battle stench in the most inhospitable of environments. That dank, dark, sports equipment bag. Odor Gladiator is the perfect solution for all athletes and their families. Odor Gladiator tackles the stank of equipment-intensive sports such as hockey, lacrosse, and football. Unlike those wimpy shoe balls, bags of sooty carbon and chemical sprays and detergents requiring constant reapplication, Odor Gladiator is a patented fire-and-forget solution that safely battles odor for 50 days or more. To find out more and to find out how to get your hands on Odor Gladiator, check out our website at odorgladiator.com. That's odorgladiator.com.
Welcome back to DeSales High School. Alec brothers leading off the bottom half of the fifth inning for the Colts. Alec is 2 for 2, a couple singles. And hit sharply to the third baseman. He fielded it, dropped it, picked it up, stayed with it, and he gets the put out. It's going to be one out for the catcher, Sam Newkirk.
Number 9, catcher, Sam Newkirk.
Newkirk 0 for 1, has walked and reached on a fielder's choice. Zach Prater was cruising through the first and second inning, and the Colts figured something out in the third. And it's a high chopper to Nevitt. Nevitt bounces it, and a nice dig by Tyler Haynes. Two quick outs for the Colts.
Dustin Hollenkamp.
And that brings up the center fielder, Dustin Hollenkamp. Hollenkamp reached on an error in the first inning, singled and scored in the third. Sharply hit past the second baseman, Levi Hurt. A two-out single for Hollenkamp. What's that?
Now batting number 15, Jordan Lacey.
Number 15, Jordan Lacey. Hitting for Gilly Simpson. A mighty swing, but a swing and a miss, 0-1. Strike two. And goes out of the strike zone. Strikeout number 7 for Prater. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 man left on base after 5 complete innings of play. The score remains Meade County 4, DeSales 3. When we come back, we'll be heading into the top of the 6th inning, and it'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Green Wave, Abel, Lee, and Collard. You're listening to Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Framing Express, framing your awards, certificates, jerseys, and sports memorabilia. 5 locations in the Louisville area, 9810 Shelbyville Road, 1 block east of Hurstbourne Lane, 3910 Bardstown Road in Butyl, 291 North Hubbards Lane in the Woodlawn Shopping Center, 1741 Bardstown Road in the Highlands, and 2230 Holiday Manor in the Holiday Manor Shopping Center. For all your framing needs, framing what matters since 1973. Framing Express.
Top half of the 6th inning here at Rex Robinson Memorial Field at DeSales High School. Dylan Abel will lead things off for the Green Wave.
6th inning for Meade County. Left fielder, number 18, Dylan Abel.
Gilly Simpson got the ball for the Colts, went 2 innings. Drew Smith spelled him in the 3rd inning and has scattered 1 hit through 3 innings of work. And Abel quickly in a hole, 0-2. Hard hit ground ball. Roman to Rechtenwald. It's been a recurring theme.
Yeah, baby.
Number 6, shortstop, Mason Lee.
One down for the shortstop, Mason Lee. Mason 0 for 1. Got a free pass in the 1st inning, grounded out to Roman in the 4th. And Mason quickly down in the count, 0-2. That's hit well. Into left field. Rounding first and holding is Mason Lee. A 1-out single off the bat of Lee, and it'll bring up the number 9 batter, center fielder Matt Collard.
Center fielder number 9, Matt Collard.
And Collard took one in the rib cage his last time up. 1 for 1. Had an RBI single in the 1st and then plunked in the 4th. Right up the middle. Roman right there flips to Brothers. Brothers to Rechtenwald. That's the 2nd double play in as many innings for the Colts. Half inning totals, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We're heading to the middle part of the 6th inning. The Colts will run to the plate. Thompson, Rechtenwald, and Smith. Your score still holds pat here at DeSales High School, 4-3 in favor of the Green Wave. You're listening to Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Optimus International is an association of more than 2,900 Optimus clubs around the world dedicated to bringing out the best in kids. Every year, Optimus conducts 65,000 service projects and serve well over 6 million young people. To find out more about the work of Optimus clubs and how you can support their mission and vision, visit optimus.org. This message provided by the Heights Point Optimus Club, serving their community for over 50 years.
Zach Prather back at it for the Green Wave. 6th inning of work. Has 7 strikeouts to go along with 2 walks. Has scattered 3, 4, 5 hits. Thompson steps in for the Colts to lead off the bottom half of the 6th inning. Grant came up big his last time up. 2 RBI single to plate Newkirk and Hollenkamp. And that got the Colts to the current score of 4-3. And that's a nice play by Prater, fielding his position well. Flips to first base, Prater to Haynes, and that's out number 1 in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Number 23, first baseman, Rechtenwald.
Rechtenwald steps in looking for his first hit of the day. Struck out in the 2nd, grounded back to the pitcher in the 3rd. Any idea on a pitch count for Prater? Prater sitting at 81 pitches. Right back up the middle, almost takes an ankle off of Prater. A 1-out single for Rechtenwald, and that'll bring up Drew Smith. Smith 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Running for Rechtenwald, number 19, Hunter Williamson.
Hunter Williamson running for Rechtenwald here in the 6th.
Number 27, Drew Smith.
Wow. That pitch at the ankles for a strike. All right, that's a one-hopper back to the pitcher. Prather to Haynes. That's the 3rd putout for Prather today.
Outfielder number 11, BJ Bramer.
2 down, Williamson reaches 2nd. And it's going to bring up B.J. Bramer. Bramer 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Out of play, 1-1.
Quick hands up there, quick hands.
One, two. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's the 2nd strikeout of the day for B.J. Bramer. The 8th strikeout to the credit of Zach Prather. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 Colt stranded. Heading to the top of the 7th inning. We'll be right back. This is Tim Bryan with you on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network in conjunction with LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com.
Optimus International is an association of more than 2,900 Optimus clubs around the world dedicated to bringing out the best in kids. Every year, Optimus conducts 65,000 service projects and serve well over 6 million young people. To find out more about the work of Optimus clubs and how you can support their mission and vision, visit optimus.org. This message provided by the Heights Point Optimist Club, serving their community for over 50 years.
Folks in Kentucky sure get worked up about their sports. But if there's one thing a whole lot of Kentuckians don't sweat, it's insurance. That's because so many Kentuckians get their insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau. There's a Farm Bureau agent in every county who can take care of all your insurance needs in a way you'd expect from someone who lives where you live. Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Top of the 7th inning, Tyler Haynes getting things started for the Green Wave. Drew Smith back on the bump for his 5th inning of work. Through the 6 hole, a leadoff single by Haynes. And that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Carson Crump. Crump 0 for 3, 0 for 2. A sac bunt, a ground out to Soroman at second, and then a comebacker to Drew Smith. Rechtenwald was lifted for a pinch runner in the 6th inning, but put back in as back in his defensive spot.
Designated hitter number 21, Carson Crump.
That's pitch 45 for Drew Smith. All right. Zach Babb is running for Haynes. Right back, the play's going to be at first. It was a little nubber right back to Smith. Smith goes to Rechtenwald to get the sure out.
Right fielder number 8, Will Bryant.
And that's out number 1 here in the top of the 7th. A man on second and 1 down for the right fielder, Will Bryan. Bryan 1 for 3. A strikeout, a ground out. First time up, singled, stole a base, and got an RBI and scored. Two-0. Just a reminder, next up for the Colts, they'll be back here tomorrow night at 5 p.m. start. They'll be facing the Butler Bears. And the next couple games for Meade County, as I said earlier, gets no easier. They'll face St. Xavier on the 4th, and then if this is true, on Derby Day, they're going to play Louisville Trinity. Nice pitch at the knees. 2-1.
Put the live out there, make a play, somebody. Good pitch.
May have been just a little bit elevated, 3-1.
Get over.
And he's going to have to cover first. It's a flip. Oh, and drops it on the flip, was looking for the base and not able to get the flip from Rechtenwald. Bab's going to get all the way, they're going to get to third base on that. And Smith has made the best of the pitcher's friend, the double play. Double play in the fifth, a double play in the sixth. Let's see if we can end this seventh inning with a double play.
Hey, let's go, Lombard. Let's go, man. Let's go, punch it in here.
0-1 to Limbach. 2 for 3, a couple singles and a strikeout. Oh, and that scoots away, and here comes the runner home. Babb scores on the pass ball. 5-3 ball game now. Brian moves in the second. Upstairs, 1-1. Count sticks at 1-1. Two and two. And that will run the count full. Smith takes care of it himself. The second strikeout to his credit. And a big out right there for the Colts.
Number 12, second baseman, Levi Hurt.
And that'll bring up Levi Hurt, and he may not want to dig in too deep there because he's been plunked the last 2 times.
Great placing with him, Levi. Let's go, kid.
Everyone out in the crowd saying don't be gun shy, wear it. Well, they're not the one that's been hit twice on a 55-degree night. There we go. Nice fastball inside. It's going to knock the count up at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run in, 2 out, and a man on second for Levi Hurt. The 2-1 from Smith. 2-2. That's in the air, and it's hit high, and it's drifting in right field. And making the catch is Grant Thompson. One run off of 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Heading to the Colts portion of the 7th frame. A little bit of work to do. The score is now 5-3 in favor of Meade County. When we come back, it will be the top of the order. Mitch Soroman will start things off for the Colts. You're listening to Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
so you've cut back on everything from lattes to lunches. But if you're still coming up short at the end of the month, try this. Give State Farm agent Jennifer Stark a call for a free discount double check. She'll show you how something as simple as combining car and home policies could save you hundreds of dollars a year. Because being there to help you keep more money in your pocket is why State Farm agent Jennifer Stark is here. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Discounts vary state to state.
Bottom half of the 7th inning, the Colts have some work to do. Mitch Soroman will start off this bottom half of the 7th inning for DeSales. Soroman looking for his first base hit on the evening, a couple fly outs to right field, and then a ground out to Levi Hurt at second base.
Second baseman, number 6, Mitch Soroman.
And Zach Prather back out on the mound trying to close this out for his ball club. 88 pitches thrown through his 6 innings of work. Wow, you can't hit it any harder than that. A line drive to Colton Nevitt, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Baseball, she's a fickle sport.
Shortstop, number 3, Alec Brothers.
Now standing in for DeSales, Alec Brothers. (2-0). Strong effort by Prather. 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. And that's a ground ball through the 6-hole. Brothers with a 1-out single. And that'll bring up the Colt catcher, Sam Newkirk.
Number 9, catcher, Sam Newkirk.
Alec Brothers having a day of it, 3 for 4. 3 singles and a ground out. Brothers batting .353 to start the game. That'll go up a few points after today's performance. Ground ball to the shortstop. He's going to flick the second over to first. Not in time. Two down, and DeSales is down to their last out, and stepping in as the center fielder, Dustin Hollenkamp.
Running for the catcher, number 16, Alex Snyder.
Schneider running once again for Newkirk.
Center fielder, number 8, Dustin Hollenkamp.
Hollenkamp 2 for 3, a couple singles. Singled and scored in the 3rd, reached on a fielding error his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2 is the count with 2 outs. right up the middle, coming across, making the grab and touching the bag is Mason Lee. And that's going to go 6 unassisted for the last out of the ball game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on. Coach Strand's 7 base runners tonight.
7.5 innings for the Colts. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left. Your final score in game 1, Meade County 5, DeSales 3.
All right, half-inning totals, no runs, 1 error. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. Your final score is going to be the Meade County Greenway 5 and the DeSales Colts 3. And we'll just keep it right here for an abbreviated post-game show. Our player of the game is going to be Meade County pitcher Zach Prather. He's going to be the winning pitcher of record. He went 7 innings, scattered 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits, allowed 3 runs, and I believe all 3 were earned, struck out 8, and walked 2. So our player of the game is Zach Prather, 7 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 8 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Some upcoming broadcasts here on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. On May the 4th, we'll be back here at DeSales. They'll be facing North Oldham, 7:30 start time, a little bit different there. On May the 5th, we'll be at Bullitt East. They'll be hosting E-Town. That's a 6 p.m. start. And then we'll be back at DeSales for our last game from Rex Robinson Memorial Field for this season. That will be Monday, May the 8th. They'll be hosting the St. Xavier Tigers. On Wednesday, May the 10th, we'll be at St. Xavier for their game with PRP. And then we'll be back at St. Xavier once again on the 15th of May for their game with Cal. And we finish out the broadcast season at Mel High School, Bill Edwards Field there at Mel High School. Wednesday, May the 17th, they'll be hosting South Oldham. Once again, from Rex Robinson Memorial Field on the campus of DeSales High School, the final score, Meade County 5, DeSales 3. My name's Tim Bryan. I've been your host. Thanks so much for listening. Make it a great day.